to talk about NBA. We have a vaccination problem. We have a problem with players not wanting to be vaccinated, and the NBA saying either you're gonna get vaccinated or you ain't gonna play. Really, to be honest with you, or it's gonna be some consequences for not being vaccinated. How do y'all feel about the NBA dictating this whole vaccination thing?
Reasons, let me go first
ahead,
on this one. I gotta,
hey,
bro. So, you know, when the forces align to create, like, it's like the Bermuda Triangle, man. You get this confluence of stuff happening, right? And there's something, I'm sitting here, I got my popcorn, and you know when you rubbernecking on the side of the freeway in somebody else's business and you shouldn't be. Kyrie Irving and his refusal to take the vaccine, coming up on contract extensions, and some of that loose talk with him and James Harden getting paid, and his absolute refusal to get the vaccine. Like, I'm just salivating, watching how this is going to unfold, because I think this is the perfect opportunity for him to show his ass, basically. And he's going to do it. And I'm going to be here like an ambulance chaser, just ready to watch it unfold, watch it get ugly. There will be blood. And as a whole, it goes back to what I said earlier about the vaccine. Like, it's not a badge of honor to not take it. If you have some strong religious stuff, or you have some physical things going on that the vaccine ain't vibing with, and you have some science behind it, I'm with you 100%. You got some legitimate reasons why, but it's not a badge of honor. And if you try to wear it like one, then I got no sympathy for you.
Yeah, I think this morning I seen Dame's take, and Dame was like, he's not knocking nobody, because in his head, he's around his family, and his thing was put everybody in the best position possible to be as safe as possible with understanding. And his biggest takeaway was growing up as a kid, even through adults, I'm getting shots and I'm not asking no questions. I'm just doing it. And it's like, now all of a sudden, we got to be mass researchers to do it. Because he said, he was like, I mean, if you want to do your research, blah, blah, blah. But his thing is like, you get shots all the time and not taking it. And I mean, and it's like, you'll go get that Toradol or that shot that for your leg that'll make things disappear just so you can play. And
what was your checks and balances then, right?
Yeah. And the long-term effect of those shots have been proven not to be good for your body. But you'll look at this shot and be like, well, nah, I'm cool. So it's just more of a conflict of interest. And with Kyrie, it's more of a conflict of where you play at. Because right now, it's really only San Francisco and New York that has these the cities. Not necessarily the NBA, and not necessarily
the state,
or the state. It's the literal city that you in that have these mandates about what they're requiring for you to participate. So it's like, people can try to judge the NBA or whatever the case is, but it's the city's call. So it's like, you just gonna really be, quote unquote, a non-law abiding citizen now. Like, so again, it's just kind of with the Andrew Wiggins situation. And he got denied, and he tried to, pull it, do the whole religious thing. And I think that's kind of what Kyrie in, because, he didn't change his faith. So it's going to be interesting. And it's like, so Kyrie, you going to play in 41 games? Well, really, hold up. Make that 40 games. Yeah. Because he can't play in Frisco without the situation either. And, like I said, this shows me.
And the Knicks, too.
And the Knicks. So now we went
another
down
2 games.
37 games?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, I'm going to just put it this way. When you are not the boss,
talk to him.
When you are not the boss, it's hard to have a lot of say in what you want to say when somebody's paying your checks. Look, you can't force nobody to do it, but you can give them an option. If they choose not to take it, then they can choose not to pay now. You get what I'm saying? And that's just the way it is. I had this conversation with my mom. Shout out to her for being permanent at her new job. It
Ooh,
was
shout out
like
to mom.
after she got her permanent position, they said, you got to permanently get that vaccine. And she was freaking out. She was pissed. And I was telling her, like, Mom, like,
Got a
we work,
choice.
we work for the government. I mean, you got a choice. Either you can leave, but if you want to work there with the benefits and stuff like that, and like Dame said, we've been doing this for so long. And so knowing that, why change now? Like, why start saying what's in there? You ain't been saying that all your life. Now all of a sudden we want to say what's in there.